The book is a worldwide quest to find unique places and understand how they came to be, what is their history, how they affect us, how they affected society, be it the local who live in there or society at large. And in each place, I attempted to find out what makes them unique. There are some markings that make places unique no matter what they are and how they are. Good places engaging the visitors. They bring you in, you become part of the scene. Good places offer identity to the person who visits them or to the place itself. And good places also are unique because they play nicely on our senses. They have unique sounds, unique smell, unique touch. Many of our senses come to life when we visit them. I love to visit markets. I was born, in fact, next to one. And if you are really thinking about the history of markets, they serve an important role in the history of the world economy. This is where the farmer came to trade things with people who work in the city. This is how currencies were established over time. But this is also a public place where people get to meet. This, throughout centuries, was the place in which public announcement was made. And it is also the place in which people gather to hear news or to find what's going on in their own lives. Almost like the Facebook of today.
Essie, what's your name?
In my chapter, Tea Time in Istanbul, I wrote about a tea house that I visited, and I admire the way the place changed over time. Rue Coursault in Montreal is an example of a place that aged gracefully. It is an architecture that weathered the time beautifully. You can see how people personalized them. Over many decades, they altered the stairs, they worked on the facade, they changed the color. In fact, this is what needs to happen for architecture to become so welcoming. Unfortunately, in the past few years, we're craving for one may call the architecture of the immediate. You want to see place age nicely, but unfortunately, we neglect the issue of time and what it takes for a place to become what it is. In York, I loved the squares that I saw, and I say, why we don't have civic square in our communities? In Tijuana, I study notions that has to do with sustainability and why we consume so much. In Assisi, in Italy, I looked into places that foster spirituality. I hope that readers of my book, A Place in Mind, will have thoughts and ideas about places. They will have an opportunity to appreciate and understand how places affect them in a new way, a new fashion. Good places affect people and they build society. Good places mean wonderful people. What I've attempted to do is to explain to people that places are not only mere architectural spots, but they provide a wonderful backdrop to who we are.